Yo, what is going on, guys? Today I'm just gonna be giving my thoughts on the new update and everything, the new Rocket Pass and the new trailers and every single thing that came to Rocket League just yesterday, and also the free to play. I'm just gonna be giving my thoughts, and I'm gonna be doing it by showing you pros and cons to this. Now, there's a lot of pros and a lot of cons that I have in mind, and there's a lot of things that I like and somewhat have questions about in the game right now. So we're just gonna get right into the video and just hope you can keep up. So let's just get right into it and play my intro. Alright everyone, so we're just gonna start with these pros and cons. And the first pro that I think that was really good is the new format and the new look of everything in the on the main menu. So like the format and everything was pretty dope. I actually like how it looks. You got like the casuals and you can pick which one you want. Competitive, they don't have 3v3 solo standard anymore because they just removed that. But I thought this was pretty cool. You still got the arenas and regions up here. And I also like the fact that the regions are like its own thing and you don't have to scroll all the way down. So I actually pretty like this idea. So that's like a pro that I have, and you got the tournaments here. And yep, but the con about it is that the camera, it's a little too close when in the main menu. It's a little too close off to the side whenever you're about to party up with somebody, and whenever you want to go into training, the training you have to like it's a little longer process to get into training. Like it's not like its own menu down here and the scroll up and down. Like it's not its own thing, so you have to like actually click play and then go into training. So it's a little longer process. So that's like the one con about it, about this new update. Yeah. Another con to this that I also realized is that whenever you want to customize your banner and stuff like that, everything has been like scattered and everything has been like moved to different places. For example, whenever you want to redeem a code, you'll have to go to the options and go all the way down to extras. Now, everything's still here, it's just hidden and no one can normally find it whenever you want to redeem a code. Now that was a little odd to me, but I was like, you know what, it's whatever. And you have to click on your profile, like if you wanted to view your stats and the league rankings and everything. And this is where you also view your club members and what club you're in. And this is where you also change your banner preset and everything, where you can also view your replays. Now, I thought it was a little odd that it can be in the profile settings, and there's a new profile settings and whatever and whatnot, but it's not in the garage anymore where you create your own banner preset, only the blueprints and everything in your inventory and your car presets. And another con that I also realized is that when you're like switching through presets and you want to click like L3 to change your car, it goes back to the old preset that you had on originally. Now the only way you can only have that is literally customizing your car where it does not glitch at all. So you can switch back and forth L3 if you want to, but whenever you want to switch your car, it goes back to the old preset that you literally just had on a few seconds ago. And what I also realized is that if you see the Fennec really closely, the tires have either been lowered or the Fennec has been raised a little higher away from like touching the wheels towards like the under the car or whatever you want to call it. Like they've been separated a little more lately. And that's what I also realized, and I did not really like that, but I was like, it's whatever. I mean, the Fennec doesn't really feel any different. So at least that was a pro, or that was a con, but at least the pro is that the Fennec does not feel any different. Another con that I had to this new update is that whenever you put on certain decals on certain cars, they don't make their shine anymore. So like, for example, look at the Huntress on the Octane. Before, the Octane titanium white used to shine so much, it used to glow so much that you can barely see like the little line on the side of the Octane right here. But now that they updated the game, it makes it look like that the Octane titanium white looks gray with the Huntress decal. And another glitch, like I said before, you switch cars or you switch your color of your cars and you just go back to your old preset or whatever that you had on formerly. And the Huntress for the Fennec, it looks like that the Fennec is gray even though it's actually titanium white. So I'm switching back and forth, and it looks like that the Fennec is gray, and it's not glowing as much as it used to before the update came out. So that is another con that I have about this. And it also is not just the Huntress decals, but it's also the Interstellars that I have here. For example, look, on the Fennec, this also makes it so dark that normally when you have a black market on, it makes the cars look shinier than normal than without a decal. And if anything, the Interstellar makes the car look much more darker now. So that's just another con that I have about this new update and everything about. Now a pro about this update is that after they changed a couple things, they also gave a couple DLCs that you guys probably already know of. The Vulcan, the Triton, the Proteus, and any and that's all I've got because I had most of the other cars that were in the DLC shop for free when I got this game because I had this game on disc. So that is a pro that you got like 3 free new cars that probably no one has either ever tried or never have had before. But the thing about it is that not only these things were also premium, they all became legacy now. Like they look like they became common cars. And I'm wondering why the heck did they change the what's it called? The rarity on this. Like I'm wondering why the heck did they just change it to legacy and only certain cars are premium, like the Dark Knight Rises Tumbler or the MR11. Now I'm guessing it's only the cars that you had to like purchase as a pack that are still premiums, but the ones that don't really need to come in packs, or unless they did, I don't even know. But like some of the cars just became legacy and they're like gray now, and that was like weird to me. And just, yeah, I don't even know. And another con that I also realized is that also non-crate very rares have now become non-crate rares. Now I know Dragon Wings was a very rare topper, which now became a non-crate rare, and which is super duper weird. But I don't know, like that's just one big con that I really do not like. That non-crate very rares became rares now, and now they are gonna sell for way less than what they used to be now. So that was just super off, and that's just a pretty big con that I have there. A pro that I have about this new season 1 starting is that I like the fact that they're like really starting over. Like if Rocket League was becoming super brand new, now that's like a really good idea, and they call it season 1 with a new Rocket Pass. I don't know if they're gonna be calling it Rocket Pass 7 or just Rocket Pass 1, and I don't know, but I just can't wait for this new Rocket Pass to come, and I cannot wait for September 23rd to come so I can have so many of my friends that can get this game for free. So that is like one pretty big pro right there. And another pro that I have about this is that on the Epic accounts, you can also see all of your friends that sent you a friend request, whether they were on Fortnite, Rocket League, or any other games that are owned by Epic Games. So you got so many friends of here that are like not just PlayStation, but they can be on any platform, and you can see friends and everything. So Epic was a pretty big pro for me, and I can tell what friends invited me on what game and what platform they're on. So I actually really like this one. And another con about this is that whenever people get in matches, they say that the servers have been a lot more laggier lately. Now let's see how I do a little bit with high ping. Apparently, I don't even know, but apparently the servers have been much more laggier. And I don't know if it's just me because I have like a little bit of somewhat, I don't know what heck internet, or it's just, I just don't even know. Like apparently a big con is that the servers have been much more laggier lately and people can't even play that well, which is, I don't even know, so I'm just gonna stop that right here. And a really big pro about like doing trade ups and everything is that nowadays you can now trade up exotic wheels that you got from import trade ups. But a con about this is that I don't understand why some of the exotic wheels are not tradable for any reason. So I really don't understand why it will just not trade to anybody. But for some reason my Bernstein and Dices can be traded, but my Crimson and Forest Green Vortexes cannot. So the big pro is that you can do exotic trade ups now, and you can get any black market from any crate, whether it's like a Hextide or a Dissolver or a Fire God or a Spectre, any black market. But a con is just I don't understand why I just can't trade them. So that's just I don't even know. And what really got me mad the most is that they fixed a lot of the items that were glitched in this game. For example, the Toon Hydro Trail, it used to be like pure white at one point, but after they fixed that, now it looks back to normal. Now, I was like, hey, when it was glitched, it looked pretty dope and it would look cool as a white trail, and I actually kept it. But now that they fixed it, I was like, oh man, they seriously fixed it. And also, white laser wave was a little glitched. It was much more brighter back then, but I mean, it's still white now and it still looks pretty dope, but it was just, eh. But a con about it is that they fixed it on certain items that were glitched that didn't look good when they were glitched. For example, Kabloos. Before it would look like just pure orange and they didn't have like the little dark circles around it or the little dark clouds like the after effect. But now they fixed that. Now it looks better than it did before. But one last massive pro about this update is that you can get a lot of free items before the game updates to free to play. But if you get the game after the update, you cannot get any of these new items. So let's start at the bottom first. You got the established and whatever year you started playing this game, whether it was between 2015 and 2020. I got 2018 apparently. I thought I started playing this game at like 2017ish, but I got 2018 and 2020. So I was like, oh my gosh, you know what? It was whatever. So then another free item that you also get when playing is that you get these golden dices. They're called dicey oros. These things are pretty fire. I did a video of them on them yesterday. You guys can go check it out. You can love the thumbnail about it, and yeah. And another crazy cool thing about it is that you also get these pair of wheels as well. They're called Chopper EG if you make an Epic account. Once you link an Epic account to your PlayStation or your Switch or your Xbox or your Steam or Epic Games, whatever you want to call it, if you link your Epic account to a platform that you're on, you can get these wheels for free. They're called Chopper EG. They look like white wheels. And another awesome thing is that you get these two boots for free, Faded Cosmos and Golden Cosmos. Now this one looks like the Alpha Boost or the closest you can get to an Alpha Boost, and it looks pretty fire. It looks like it matches with the Interstellar really well, and so does the Faded Cosmos. This looks like a painted Alpha Boost, like a white. So this is pretty fire, and you guys would probably like love this. So that was one massive pro about this. So all in all, I'm taking a straight up being honest. I'm gonna say that this update to Rocket League was okay. There was a lot of things that I wasn't happy about. There was a couple things that I thought was pretty cool, but all in all, I thought this update was just pretty okay. I'm gonna be straight up and honest about that. What do you guys think? Say in the comments below, what do you think about this update? Did you like it? Did you somewhat like it? Did you not like it at all? Just say what you feel, and hope you guys like, subscribe, enjoy the content, check my other videos out, and peace out everybody. Play my outro.